I was invited here by Jaguar Land Rover, and we have been testing the cars on the lake on different tracks. It's been an extraordinary day. Yeah, it's amazing with being so far north. You see the northern lights at night. It's been minus 35 today, which is a temperature you can't really fathom until you've actually felt it. You get the sun comes up about 9 o'clock and it's gone by 2:30. So it's a very long night. But when the sun is up, it's the most exquisite place. And the cars, I've been in everything from an F-Pace to the IE Pace to the Project 8 to the Range Rover Velar, which really was very fun, I have to say. And learning how to drift around these corners, and it's been a really, really fun day. So I feel quite lucky. I've driven the I-Pace in Los Angeles, actually, and it's a great car. I mean, it also looks great. You know, it's very responsive and incredibly maneuverable on the ice. You know, it's not built as a sports car exactly, but it actually handles itself extremely well. It has incredible torque, so you know you pull off at quite the pace, and you have to keep reminding yourself, you know, you're an electric car. Things have changed an awful lot, and are changing and developing very in front of our eyes, you know. And but no, that was very interesting, you know, to drive an electric car on the ice and see how responsive and maneuverable it was. I absolutely do think that the I-Pace is a car that, you know, will help people see that electric cars are the future, and but to be honest, in my group of friends, we already are very aware that the future is electric, and the cars don't have to be, you know, the Toyota Priuses of the world. They can actually be sexy, fast, you know, luxurious vehicles, and the I-Pace is one of those. And I've driven it. I'd be happy to drive it around, and I have driven it. I probably will drive it many times in the future. But you know, anybody who doesn't see that that's the future is just foolish, really. I mean, driving the Formula E around Battersea Park was very, very fun. Yeah, I still can't quite believe they let me get in it, let me drive it, because they're about $500,000 each. But that's an extraordinary machine, you know. But there's other like electric supercars, you know, which I've driven, and the speed and the pickup is extraordinary. Very, very different to driving a petrol car, you know. It's a very, very different experience altogether. So the first thing I drove today was the F-Type, and that was early this morning when the sun came up. Luckily, I've done a little bit of ice driving in the past, so I wasn't completely a novice. But you know, they're fast cars, but they're very, very fun, because you can take off all the traction control, you can take off all the DSC and all the stuff that stops you from spinning, and then you're in control of the car. And it's a back wheel powered car, so you know, the second you put your foot down around a corner, it starts to spin out, and you learn how to maneuver the car. And it's a very organic experience, and I can see how people get addicted to it. You know, racing car drivers. It's just a wonderful feeling when you can look out your passenger's window and you can see the corner as you're going around it. It's an extraordinary thing, and really, really fun. I've got 5 movies in the can. I did 4 last year and 1 at the end of the year before that. So some of them are indie movies, which is great, and some of them are big studio films. I spent the summer in Italy driving a Range Rover Velar around Lake Como while shooting a movie with Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler, which was very, very fun. It's a movie called Murder Mystery, and then I went on and did a big World War II movie about the Battle of Midway, a Roland Emmerich film with Woody Harrelson and Dennis Quaid, Ed Skrein. So yeah, it's been a busy year, and then I threw in a few independent movies in between that, so mixing it all up, and then I go on to shoot the 2nd season of The Alienist in April in Budapest for 7